Could you come and remove this guest, please, now? No, we can't keep her for another 10 minutes. I don't have the patience to keep her for another 10 minutes. I'm not aggressive. I've got more important things to do.
I don't. I think about people's lives.
Oh, for goodness sake. If you're not taking her, I'm going. Because I've had enough, to be honest. I don't... And I'm serious about this, guys. Right, we're talking with Deborah Hodge, who didn't marry her cat, Elvis, who's lied a lot to get on the media and is now here on the programme. We don't know whether Deborah Hodge is her real name, but it'll do for tonight, so we'll just call you Deborah. And her intention is to become Prime Minister. She's picked the right time, really, I suppose, now.
Yeah, good time.
Because she doesn't like the way society is. She wants everybody to have a free house, have free food. Well, not free food, have a job, You want everything, everybody to have everything.
Well, that's a pretty incendiary thing to say, actually.
Well, is that what you want, yes or no?
I believe that everybody should be entitled to heat, to food, to a house, to feel safe.
And who's going to pay for this?
And at the moment...
Who's going to pay for it?
It's not about paying for it.
Yes, it is. Who's going to pay for it?
At the moment, we are being absolutely annihilated by the companies who run the oil and gas. Now... If you look at the...
You're talking rubbish, you do know that. Are you slightly socialist?
Not. I'm not even going to say... I'm independent.
You're independent.
Why is it rubbish that everybody should eat
listen to me.
and have food? I'll listen to you. That's fine.
The problem the world has, the planet has, there are too many human beings on it.
There are. So what would you say?
Well, I just suggest that it's not the best thing in the world populating the planet, and people maybe have to...
So you're suggesting genocide, James?
Absolutely not. Maybe before you have a child...
Don't have children.
You have to
but we've already got the children, so we've already got the problem,
we need
James.
to be a little more careful.
So what do we do?
Well, what do we do now is
stop having them now.
Probably
I'm not
for a
talking
while.
about having them now,
But
and I agree with that. We need to think about measures. But
what we have to do...
The people that we've got now, what do we do, James?
Well, we have to try and look after them. But where...
But
Where's the money coming from? Where's the money coming from? Why should we look after the lazy sods who can't be bothered to go out and get work?
The lazy sods.
And what about these prats who are coming over to this country in rubber boats trying to get stuff free?
You've really gone down in my estimation.
I've always been like this.
I see you as like a bit of a hero.
Yeah, you haven't Googled him
fighting cancer. I really have.
You need to Google him further.
The lazy prat.
Hang on, I'm not fighting cancer at all. I'm not fighting cancer. I have cancer. I'm not beating it. I have cancer. It's terminal. It will kill me, and that's fine. That's my life.
That's not fine. I think you're fine.
That's fine. That's my life's path. I've had cancer. I had it first 25 years ago. Some people get it. I'm 72 next birthday.
And
I've had a great life.
Yeah, you have.
And there are children. We were talking to my mate Charlie.
But how dare you say to me...
No, how dare you?
How do I?
I'm actually annoyed when people say, "Oh, you're fighting." Listen, I am who I am.
Well, I'm sorry.
You don't have to feel sorry for me.
I don't feel sorry for you.
Now go back to the question. Don't go back to the question. Listen to me. Listen to me. Who is paying for all of this?
Can we stop talking about money for a minute?
Not really, no, because the money needs to be there.
Right, say you've got children who are coming across the channel.
Hardly any.
You actually just said hardly any. One child who died. One child is too many.
That's why they shouldn't be doing it. They shouldn't be risking it.
If they're going away from a war-torn country...
They're in France.
Stop. You're on there every week. Listen to me.
Go. Now, I've had enough of you. Go. No, off the air now. No, I have had enough.
This is your way of going.
I have had enough. You're in here under you shush. You're in here under false pretences. You've made up a story to get on the air. I have now had enough of you.
6 years doing all the
I've had enough of you, and you need to be treated like this by the media because you're a pain in the backside. You're not even really in any charge of... You don't know what you're talking about. You've got some stupid... Could you come and remove this guest, please, now? No, we can't keep her for another 10 minutes. I don't have the patience to keep her for another 10 minutes. I'm not aggressive. I've got more important things to do.
I don't. I think about people's lives.
Oh, for goodness sake. If you're not taking her, I'm going. Because I've had enough, to be honest. I don't... And I'm serious about this. Right, what is your name? What is your real name?
Deborah Hodge. Was born in 1973, 20th of March.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
No,
what do you
I
hope to
shouldn't
achieve
be.
with this ridiculous stupidity?
Because the
these
right-wing
people,
media doesn't print the real stuff.
You're
Climate
talking
change is
rubbish.
happening.
Climate change is not happening.
Of course it is,
you're
you
talking
absolute
rubbish. Where did you
idiot.
learn this?
Oh my gosh! Because I'm a scientist. I have a
gosh.
scientist mind.
You're a
really,
scientist, my
James. This is great viewing.
And it's not great viewing for me. I cannot get them to remove you because they think it's funny.
What have I done? Like,
you talk
I've
rubbish.
literally just sat
You've
here.
conned your way in
How
using
have I
a
conned
poor
my way?
cat and
She
saying, "Oh,
loved
I've
it.
married a cat."
Your
I hope.
wife stroked my pussy and
Yeah,
was
I'm
like,
sure.
"Your cat's lovely.
That's
Your
enough.
wife is lovely.
Yeah.
Your wife
Look,
is lovely. You're lovely.
Yes,
Stop this.
you won't get around me
Stop
like
the
this.
facade.
This is
I don't
ridiculous.
want to get around you.
This is ridiculous. Somebody's going to say to me, "How
do you
long
know,
did you
James,
rehearse
I tweeted
this
you
woman?"
the other day. Why didn't you actually Google me? If you look at my,
I don't need to Google you. I was having a special little interview
LinkedIn,
with you.
comedian. A little interview.
You're not funny.
Little.
How can you be a comedian?
how
You're
have
not
I
even
been
funny.
Sacha Baron Cohen wasn't funny. I've done way more than him, but I've not got
You haven't.
Hollywood behind me.
You're not funny.
I've been in the press
But you're
more
not
than 50
funny.
times.
But you're not funny.
You're not finding me funny.
No, nobody
But
knows
people
finds you
watching
funny.
this are probably going,
So
yeah,
you've used
she really
me
has. I've not used you.
to
I
get
thought.
yourself even more publicity
not
on the
used
highest
you,
rated nighttime show in
actually.
the country. You have come
I
in
have not
here.
used you. I did not want to use you.
Well, you've used me,
thought
and I'm wondering
we were
if
gonna be
they've set
friends.
me up out there.
They
of
really
course.
haven't. They've got no idea.
When we
Okay,
get the break, they
everybody
can get
should
you
have
out.
Food, should have heat, should have somewhere to live, should have security.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about who's going to
What
pay
are we
for
going
it.
to do about the Russian problem?
The Russian problem, there's always going to be a war, James.
Yeah.
There's always
So what are you
going
gonna
to
do
be a
about that?
war. I would like to talk to the oligarchs and just calm them down.
Back in. Come on.
Hang on, why are you bringing...
Oh, are we back now?
Why are they coming back?
Calm down.
Calm down, calm
Furious.
down.
Absolutely.
Why are you furious?
But I was enjoying just talking to this woman
But why
and
are you
getting
furious?
to know
What have
her.
I done?
I don't know. I don't know.
What have I done?
No, nothing.
I've been doing this for 6 years.
No, I
All
don't know,
you
I
needed
just-
to do was
sometimes it's just
Google
like-
Deborah Hodge.
I know.
I never married
I
a
would
cardboard cutout of Richard
Could you-
Branson. I
listen.
never married my house.
hang on.
I never did any of that because I'm speaking out against
Right.
the unfair treatment of people on benefits. If you look on this morning,
The unfair
I got
treatment of
no,
people
stop
on
for a minute.
benefits.
I
Don't
got
you
death
push your hand at
threats.
me like that. I don't
I'm
like
so
it.
sorry.
I should think so. It's very difficult having this
I
sort of
got
interview
death
with a woman
threats.
because everybody will be saying to, "Oh, he's bullying." You know, if I have
But you
a
are a bully. That's the persona you made
well,
in the media.
I don't consider what I do
That's what it
as
says
being.
on
But it
Google.
is.
Don't believe everything you read on Google.
No, I
Well,
you know.
don't believe everything you read about me. I'm a nice person.
Well, you did
really?
say you married a cat.
But I didn't. I made it up. No one checked it. Like, who's going to, so what?
Well, it sounded.
Could you put that microphone in
Married a
between the
cat.
two of you
Sounded-
straight? It's annoying me. I
Sounded
have
real.
bent microphones
At the
annoy
end
me.
of the day, I am fighting for people who are.
Yeah.
We're the Tory party, and I know you like Boris.
Okay, if you were if you were Prime Minister, what would you actually sit back by the microphone? You can't hear you
Okay,
there.
right now.
What would you actually do?
Right now, the first thing I would do, I would call in the ombudsman and not the police. I would look at where the money was going, the PPE, COVID, where it all went. I would look at where the money went. I would
while
sort the
you're doing
NHS.
that,
Everybody.
while you're doing that, people are starving. So what are you
No,
doing on
that
the
I
interim?
would not be doing that because I am not a financial ombudsman. The second thing that I would do is make sure that people like myself,
Yeah.
who got sacked, I'm living on absolutely nothing, right? I would make sure that they were not paying the extortionate rates. Why is the government paying the oil industries £10 billion a year?
They're sorting that because they've done deals like this. The whole world, it's a world
But it's
thing. It's not
okay.
a country
I
thing.
would stop that.
Would you open up the coal mines again? I would.
No.
Would you
because
frack? I
fossil-
would.
Because
Would you
wouldn't. No.
Would you bring in more oil from the
No.
North Sea?
No.
Then
And
you're
that's-
completely
and it's-
stupid.
Why is that
Completely
stupid? Why is that
that's gonna
stupid?
lower the cost of
Everybody,
oil
okay,
anyway.
can I just say to everybody else watching this right now who believes in climate change and you don't, and I would say back to you, and with all
Did you
respect,
actually say I don't believe in climate change?
No, you don't believe
Don't
in
make him
climate
No,
furious
is that
again.
what you
He'll
said
be
about me?
furious again.
change. Yeah.
You are remarkably
Fracking?
ignorant. Do you know, the climate has changed ever since the climate came.
In the
climate
last
changes
50
continually.
years, it has completely. If we get to 1.5 degrees,
Talking rubbish.
Sounds
I
like
am not.
Rubbish.
Got a thumbnail.
And I know that everybody watching this, all the climate change people on Twitter will be going, yeah, she's right.
Yeah.
You
No, they
are
won't.
talking rubbish.
But they can,
I'm
they can
really
do
sorry,
that.
James.
They can do that
You
because they
are,
have no idea what they're talking
and
about.
I can say this to you,
And-
you are talking rubbish. You are talking absolute
Oh, my
rubbish.
God.
And I'm so sorry to say this, but you are talking rubbish. Research your climate change. Research your climate change.
What about nuclear power? Would you bring nuclear?
No.
But no, it's good now. They've got small
Absolutely
Rolls-Royce nuclear power stations would solve this oil crisis.
But
the CO2.
let's look
that would
at
solve it.
wind.
I've actually, guys, I've had enough of her now. I'm being quite serious. No more messing about. I want her out of the studio because she couldn't organise a party in a brewery, and I really
Quite hard
cannot
to
be
do that.
bothered with this stupidity anymore because there is no fact behind what you're saying.
There really
There
is.
is
There's
no
absolutely.
fact
If you let me speak on the
behind-
facts. The government that you support, Boris, that you support, they want to bring in 40 new fossil fuel plans this year.
He's very
40
green,
new.
Boris. He's a net zero. We're trying.
Oh, he's really not.
Boris is,
Really?
his
one
wife
of
is,
Boris's
his wife.
failings is
Boris's
he
wife?
hasn't been
How
tough
many years ago?
enough on these climate
James.
activists, so-called.
But
because
why do you
we
so
have to
incendiary? Why don't you look
actually
at facts of scientists?
Do you
why
agree
don't
with
you?
those that stick
Turning
their
out it
hands
isn't
to
true.
the...
No, I don't. The thing is, like, we agree on this.
Paintings
You
and
made a
roads.
tweet the other day.
to her.
I actually
Give me some
agree.
water, guys. Cause,
I actually agree that sticking your hands. I was working for Reading Employment, and the guys stuck their hands to the motorway, so I didn't get home till 10 o'clock at night. And I've got an 8-year-old, and it was really disruptive to my life. It was really disruptive for Amelia. I really didn't like that, and I was annoyed.
Later.
Okay, but if we were actually, as a government, talking about climate change and actually changing things so they didn't have to the extremities. Peter Kalmus, Richard David Attenborough, is he talking out of his bum?
Yeah, I think he
bottom?
does actually. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
do
a lot of
you?
People think
Are
he's
you
a saint.
mad?
He was just the head of
Yeah,
BBC Two, and he goes,
seems
"I need someone to travel all over the world, going to amazing places. I think the best man for the job is me." And that's what he did
He's
60
not
years
mad.
ago.
He had a few
He's
free
not even-
holidays.
He just goes around the world and everyone goes,
Have you
"Oh,
seen
David,
the
if
film
David
Don't Look
Attenborough
Up? I
says
feel
it."
like I'm in a set right now.
David
Don't Look
Attenborough
Up.
says it must
Have
be
you seen
true.
that film? Don't Look Up.
Charlatan.
Have you seen that? Don't Look Up. It's a bit like that. No, seriously. I
Can't
don't mean
believe
to
everything David
condescend to
Attenborough
you.
says. Why do you believe him? Just because he goes.
Why don't I
"Here we
believe him?
are."
Because he's travelled the world. Okay, so facts.
He's done more
So-
air miles than anyone on earth.
So
He's released
Sydney-
CO2.
But
those,
tons of
yeah,
CO2.
has had 2 floods that has not happened for thousands of years. America,
Well, we don't know
hundreds of
that,
millions of
thousand years.
people were told to stay indoors for however long. You know, we are going to hit. It's all ice creams and lollipops in Europe.
Well, that's what we need more of them.
But it's not like
Especially where
that.
the lot
Why
is.
are you like? Why can you not see the facts? We are heading for global destruction.
Right, I've had enough of you. I'm sorry
Thank
that
you for
my
having
team
enough
made a
of me.
mistake in inviting you on the show. You are
have me again.
absolutely appalling. I won't have you again. You're not funny. There's nothing I like about you at all. I just hope you look after
your
that
wife,
cat
though.
properly.
Of course I
And
will.
I'm just appalled about the whole thing, to be quite honest. And looking at Twitter, nobody likes you either.
That's fine.
Although I'm sure on your Twitter they'll all love you because they know
That's
who
absolutely
you
fine,
are.
James. I really.
We'll take a break. I've had enough of that.
She had to, like, someone had to do
I
what?
had to try
Please
and
welcome
help.
our next guest, James Wales.
I'm not sitting in that chair from that appalling person. What on earth was... No, listen,
You
guys.
weren't here.
But I'm sorry, James, you've left the building.
Very unprofessional.
She was hurt.
No,
that I
I'm
didn't back her
allergic
up,
to
man.
cats. Never mind, come here. Come right here,
But
you.
why?
No, come
Why?
here.
You haven't been
Can I
sneezing,
ask, though?
Come over here.
Of all
I've
the-
got one of the best, I thought, best producers in the entire business.
Well, you do.
With Mr. Chuckle Thomas.
You do.
One of the best, if not the best producers, which I won't allow anyone else to have. And he brings in a guest, I thought, a little light relief. We'll have a woman in who's married her pussy, and we can talk about
the cat
that.
was meant to
And
be
the
called
cat was-
Elvis.
And the cat was...
But
all
you see, that was
she's
the
done...
first.
Yeah, it was
the cat
India.
had a
I
different
knew there was
name.
something
Guys, listen. All she's done is she's made up stories to get into the media.
We've had that before, haven't we? a few
Yeah, we
times.
have had that before.
The
Because
Russian
she...
general we had.
Yeah, she thinks that
Edwina
she...
Curry's daughter did it, if you remember.
She thinks
she did, yeah.
she thinks she's
Roger Cook.
got a story. She's got nothing. She just doesn't know what she's talking about. And it's just a waste of our time. And Chuck, quite frankly, I am appalled that you've done
got
that to
tricked.
me.
But-
I have a reputation as a hard-hitting broadcaster.
Yeah, exactly,
The sort of
isn't it?
person that Piers Morgan would love to be like.
Yeah.
But can't quite get there.
TV terrorists.
And now you set me up with a guest that doesn't exist
But you haven't had one of
and
your
ruined most of my show.
She could have married the cat.